welcome to Caldeira Outpost. This is another one of my custom settlement build videos that I'm creating. I have a lot of mods added onto this. The main one being the Conquest mod that allows you to build custom settlements wherever. This is Caldeira Outpost. We are standing currently next to the Sandy Coves Convalescent Home. If you haven't found that area, here's a map quick shot. It's in the far northeast, right on this little peninsula little area. Didn't realize how many things were right around me when I built the current settlement, but this is where we're located for today's walkthrough. So, here's what it looks like to a new person coming into the Caldeira settlement. This is the main gate. There's a few spotlights, but no turrets as far as the main gate goes. As you walk in here, the first door that they walk through, they get a nice welcome message. Inside the door is the processing area. Let's shut that real quick. There's a nice little decontamination thing so you can get clean, and then all the new people that come in, they're all decontaminated, good to go. We have a little welcome desk where you can fill out your paperwork. This is the processing area. A lot of this here is currently, at least the trailer there was already here. Up top here is the gardens, just a quick little view. We just stuck a few spots up there just to keep the gardeners out of the way as far as the main city goes. This is a nice waiting area where after you go through processing, you can wait to then be let in to Caldeira, which is where we're going to go right now. So as you walk into the Caldeira area, you can see this is a pretty forested area. Almost all these trees I put in. There wasn't a lot of trees here when I first moved here. That's the public baths. We'll check that out first. We'll check that out in a little bit. First, let's check out the beach view here. I decided this was the reason that I, started building here, is because of the beach view. So let's first take a look at the hotel where all of the settlers can stay. Well, some of the settlers. There's about a half of the settlers will stay in this hotel room. Down here is where the hotel manager lives. He runs the clothing store. He also lives down in this little spot. If you go upstairs, all these rooms are exactly alike. They're just flipped because of where you're going up the stairs at. So the other one, you'd walk up to a desk, a light, and then you turn around to a bed and a nice little bathroom area. See? So it's pretty simple. Each one has a different vault chest. Each one has a different little model on the desks. I really like that building. There's also a really good view from up top, and I just forgot to record that. So we're going to go ahead and continue going. This diner was already here. I was a little bit upset with how much I couldn't remove from the diner, but it's understandable because they didn't expect me to build here, obviously. That's one of the downfalls of the Conquest modification. So here's a quick shot at night. We're going to go to a few of these throughout the preceding walkthrough here, where I'll just show you what it looks like at night in a quick view, and then we'll continue on. So as we head over here, we go down up these stairs, actually. I built a little building up here. This is where the medical doctor lives and practices and continues to help the town. So there's nice 3 little institute medical beds. You go over there, that's where the doctor sleeps. There's a bunch of chemistry stations and cooking stations for the doctor to make his meds. Up here is the Vertibird, which if you watch my other settlement videos, it's all for role-playing. I put a Vertibird next to the fast travel pad so that it makes sense that that's how I got there. As we walk back down the stairs here, we'll go out of this building, and I'll show you the rest of the settlement here that I really enjoying this whole settlement. So this public baths, I wasn't going to put anything here, but this trailer is here, and you can't get rid of it. So I put another trailer on top of it, put a door on it, and made it into the bathhouses because I didn't have any other ideas. Now it's one of my favorite parts of the town because it was just something I had to build there. As far as examples of other things that I kind of decided to build there because of what was already here, the GNN radio network area, there's this nice billboard here, and I'll show you here at nighttime what it looks like because I really like the way the lighting works. This is the radio building that I decided to build because this billboard was already here before I built anything. So there wasn't a building there. I put that there, put the place down. But that's what it looks like at nighttime. Let's go inside of the GNN, which on the inside I decided to name Dash 97 FM. I don't know why. I just was coming up with something to put on the wall. This is the producer's booth. Over on the other side, we have, the recording booth with a nice microphone, some fancy lighting, which when you first installed it was all in time, but every time I load up, it's at different times. Outside here, you can get a quick look around, and then we're going to head over to the Treehouse Lane. This was one of the second thing that I built here, and it was just by accident. I was messing around with the barn addition areas, and I just came up with these little treehouse, elevated tree houses. They don't really work. They're just visual. The characters seem to think that they work, so they walk to them, but they can't get in. I can't even get in. You can't even crouch down to get in. But it's just like a little camp spot with a campfire, a sleeping bag. It's pretty simple, basic. I don't really care about the happiness level. It's more of an aesthetic thing. So then we'll walk up here, and then as soon as we get up here, I'll give you a shot of, or I don't know. Well, at some point here, we'll go to nighttime in this area, which you saw at the very beginning of this video as I was following one of the settlers to see if they actually went into the building. Once I saw she was heading this way, I was like, I gotta follow her now. I gotta go find out. So back behind here, we have a nice little secluded area with the armor workbench. Weapons workbench will be built at some point. There's a chemistry station. This is a Nuka-Cola filling station, which if you bring empty bottles, you can fill up your Nuka-Cola. I really like that mod. That's a cool one. Back here, we have one of the few spots where people can look out of the town and keep watch. Junk fence all the way around otherwise, except for the ocean, of course. So let's make our way out of here, and we'll cut to nighttime. And here's the treehouse lane at night. I really like the way it looks. These lights are a little dark. A lot of people just don't build with them because of how dark they are. I kind of wanted it to be dark. At one point, I had street lights back here, but it was just too bright, and it didn't let the campfires do this cool effect that I really like in these spots. So that's what it looks like back here at nighttime. Nice low lighting. Nothing. If this was Minecraft, I'd be worried because, redstone, their stuff's going to spawn or whatever. But as we make our way out of here, we go back here to where I put another one of those long bridges that I love so much, mainly because there's a bunch of trash in that road and I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it. And I didn't want to put any other buildings there because I didn't like the way that it added to the flow. So to the right, you'll see this is a very defensive area, and that's because I realized after I started building that there's a bunch of Children of Adam people living right over here, including a few zealots and preachers. It took me quite a while to beat them because my character has only been leveled as much as building these 3 settlements has given me, basically. So I decided to kill them all as much as I could, and hopefully whenever they respawn, they'll die by these things. There's 2 missiles and 4 heavy lasers and 2 spotlights, and I'm going to have people there whenever we get people around town. So that's that. Now let's head over to the bar, which is the Royal Flush. Kudos to you if you can figure out what the characters on the wall compared to the name means. But it's pretty obvious, I think. But anyways, this is the nighttime view of the building for the Royal Flush. This is the Royal Flush / my house. I live on the top floor. The second floor was originally going to be more seating, but I realized that these craftable elevators, even though they can go 3 floors, only go to the 1 and the 3rd floor. So it's only there for me to whenever I dive off of it. But this is Django, one of the Don't Call Me Settler mod names, named him that. He was the first guy to show up, so he became my bartender. If you look around here, there's nice, radios everywhere, all around town. You can pretty much hear Diamond City Radio anywhere you are. Back here we have the pier, where you can go fishing. There's a general trader out here. He sells, fishing stuff and all that. I put some some cleaning stations up here. On the other side, you have some fishing areas where I put grills there, but I just thought it kind of looked like something you could put there for like bait and stuff. Out here is the very tip of the pier. I was really surprised by how far out I could build in this settlement, just because it just kind of kept going. I was like, I'm just going to see how far it'll let me build. I started with a small dock, and I was like, might as well just make it a pier, see how far it'll let me go. So like, if you look here, it goes right to this corner. And this is as far as you can build out. That flag barely wanted to go on. It was tough to get the edges of the pier on there. I had to make it skinnier by the end of it. Anyways, so that's the pier. As we come back up here, I'll show you my house real quick, and then we'll get you out of here. Actually, I've got a few pans of before I built anything, so you can kind of get a look. Oh, don't look in there. Don't look in there. Anyways, that's my creepy little middle floor where I keep my power armor. Up here is my bedroom, kitchen stuff. A shower, a nice vault 111 crate thing, my bed. There's a fireplace and some clothing, and over here's the bobblehead stand. This is where I'm pretty much going to live, I think, at this point, unless I really get something that I really enjoy in the next building. But for now, I really like this. I tried to put up beach pictures in most of the buildings. Back here is the toilet and the sink on the other side. A very nice view from my home. This has been Caldeira. And I'm going to leave you alone so you can check out the mod list. If you're interested in mods, they'll be in the credits here in just a second. We'll show you the pans of the place now as it is and before I even started building. And so I just realized I completely forgot to show you the other side of the outpost by the beach in front of the hotel area. There's a lot of seating, a nice view of the ocean, nice seating area with food tables and stuff. There's a bunch of water pumps that pump out of the ground instead of out of the water, and also there's a a trailer with a couch on the roof, and it's pretty basic on the inside, and there's a defensive post where the guy that's going to live in the trailer does the defensive post. So that's what's over there. Sorry I didn't show it. I put this whole thing together and edited it and finally realized it in the last second, and I am not going to move everything around because I'm editing with this shitty Windows Movie Maker. So hopefully you enjoyed the Outpost, Caldeira, and enjoy this little quick advertisement for the Macho Man Randy Savage Deathclaws. Wild, yeah!
For no reason at all to get his grandstanding and hot dogging in. You made a lot of promises to the Macho Man, didn't you? Get a piece of him!